Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my TNA Destination X 2012 review. Really great pay-per-view tonight. I gotta say, TNA always so much shines with the X division, especially last year's pay-per-view. Was it really great as last year's pay-per-view? I can say it was real good. It had its flaws in there. I still think last year was a little bit better, but this was a very awesome pay-per-view. I gotta say that. First, kicking off the show, Fatal 4-Way. Rubik's, Mason Andrews. Darskov, and Jay. Also, I'm sorry if I forget the names of who it is. I know they were new guys coming in and really being a big part of the X division. Always great to see some new talent. Really fast-paced match. I really think Rubik's was freaking over with that crowd, if you ask me. Dude was like on a freaking spot fest out there, but it was a qualifying match to being a qualifying match for the X division champion, the Ultimate X match tonight. Pretty much Rubik's, which I thought should have won, but Mason Andrews won. Was able to pick up the win. Real good match. Then immediately seconds after, I had to go get Kid Cash for a qualifying to be in X division match. Real great match, I gotta say that. And I pretty much picked the win over Kid Cash. Sanjay Dutt went against. You have to excuse me if I forget his name. Don't really remember, but it was a good pay-per-view. But I'm sorry, that great match. It was a guy from Philly, Bandana. Somebody remind me what his name. I don't really want to make the people look bad for not remembering their names, but they were just new and I gotta get used to them. But Sanjay Dutt picking the win for that double step off the top rope, if you ask me, pretty much. Don't really know what the move is called, but it was awesome. Kenny King went against Douglas Williams. Kenny King, big fan of Kenny King, especially from Ring of Honor. I guess he's done being in. I guess he's gonna be in TNA now for a long time. Really awesome match with Kenny King. Great, I gotta say that right there. Also tonight, a Bound for Glory series match. We had Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle. Awesome match out there with Joe and Angle. 5-star, if you ask me. Freaking crazy. Angle slams all over the place. And I thought it was an awesome match. I didn't think he was gonna be like that. The ending, we all thought Kurt Angle was gonna tap it or roll out of the Kakeda clutch, the rear naked choke. But the ref count is pretty much a pass out. I guess KO. I guess they thought Kurt Angle passed out because he didn't tap. But 10 points went to Samoa Joe right there, which pretty much puts him at the top of the leaderboard with 1 point behind James Storms, was 37-36 in the Bound for Glory series match. Zema Ion went against Flip Casanova, which probably may injure or kill somebody if you ask me, but Zema Ion pretty much picked up the win over him. And Jesse Sorensen was able to show up. I guess he is doing better. It's really good to see that, because the dude could have been paralyzed or dead after Ion broke his neck back in February, so it's really good to see him back up and on his feet, getting better day by day. He'll probably be ready maybe next year. Other stuff that happened on the show tonight. Oh yeah, real great match tonight. AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels in a last man standing match. Don't know why it was not for a Bound for Glory series. Could have added a lot of points to this, but it was an awesome match. Freaking crazy out there. Crowd was over with. It was awesome. Holy shit chants, everything. And I pretty much like how AJ kind of flipped off the stage and went back into an inverted DDT. Crazy, I gotta say. And the Styles clash off the table, picking up the win, getting up versus that last man standing. And I gotta say, this was a very awesome match. Now that stupid story they're doing with the Claire, I don't even remember the name. It's really stupid. Pregnant addict. I don't know. It didn't make sense when they brought her out, because that pretty much drew by like what's going on. I don't even understand this stuff anymore, and this is what they need to focus on, a great match like that, not all this stupidness and retarded stuff. But AJ Styles and Daniels had an awesome match. I gotta give them that. Very awesome with AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. Other matches that happened tonight on the show. The Ultimate X match. Sanjay Dutt, Zema Ion, Mason Andrews, and Kenny King. It was a good match. Everybody thought Sanjay Dutt was after he did a freaking backflip. It was really going crazy for his high pace. I thought it was moving really good. So we thought Sanjay Dutt got injured. He came back later and pretty much was on top of the cage, and he pretty much lost to Zema Ion with a being sprayed with a hairspray in the face and pick up. It was a good X Division match in the beginning, but then it just kind of got a little bit slow. Then tried to pick it back up. It was a little bit short, if you ask me, for an Ultimate X match. Sure, he brought the 6 sides back this year. I don't know why we stuck with 4 sides. And then we move on to the main event, AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, and I gotta say this match was awesome, real big, almost as big as last year's TNA pay-per-view. And I gotta say, Bobby Roode had a really good title reign, but Austin Aries picked up the win, people. Won the match, Brainbuster, the new world heavyweight champion. And Austin Aries, hey, he had to give up the X Division. What do you do? Win the world title next. And I gotta say, that's what TNA is supposed to have, main events like that. 5-star matches. I know Roode had the title since like November, I believe. He had a great title reign. Good heel and everything. But I gotta say, Austin Aries and Bobby Roode, they put on one hell of a show tonight. And that was an awesome match. But this pay-per-view, I'm going to give it like I say a 9 out of 10. It was a great pay-per-view, great matches. Had a little bit of its flaws here and there. But I gotta say, this was an awesome pay-per-view. TNA, I always like the Destination X, especially this year's and last year's pay-per-view. So, you know, it's me, the HOOD, with news and reviews. I'm gonna sign out right here. And remember, comment, subscribe, keep watching more videos, and watch out for more reviews, and get ready for the next pay-per-view. Money in the Bank is coming. So, I'll see you guys later. Peace.